What's up, YouTube? Alright, man. This is the last video of the day, okay? So, with that being said, I hope y'all can see me. I think the lighting is perfect. Should be good. So, let me tell y'all. I would have did it outside, but it's starting to get kind of cool. So, I was like, fuck that. Anyways, this is about the first time I got high, okay? First time I got high. Best thing ever for me. Not for my homeboy. Let me tell you why. So, it was an old neighborhood I used to live in. Excuse me. It was an old neighborhood I used to live in. It was a snowy day. Okay, I mind you, we in Georgia. It hardly ever snows, but that day it snowed. I'm talking about it snowed a lot. We might have had like 3 inches of snow. So that's a lot for Georgia. So don't roast. It's a lot for Georgia. So I end up, you know what I'm saying? I was like, hey bro, you trying to smoke? Then I was like, I'm not trying to pressure you to do nothing that you don't want to do. If you don't want to do it, then just say no. So he's like, hell yeah, I'm trying to smoke. I was like, okay, all right now. So he wants to smoke. So I'm like, okay, you my homeboy, we gonna smoke. All right. So we got neighbors, right? And me and the neighbors cool too. It was in an old neighborhood that I lived in like a year ago. We cool too. So, and they smoke they plugs and all of this. So we like, okay, yeah. So we roll up some, you know what I'm saying? We got a swisher. We rolling up, getting everything cracking, you know what I'm saying? So long story short, we rolled that motherfucker up. We started smoking, right? His parents didn't know he smoked at the time. My parents didn't know either. Well, I think my dad knew. My mom didn't know at the time. So we ended up smoking in the backyard and shit. Not in the backyard, in the neighbor's backyard. And this nigga was coughing so much. I was like, bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up for your parents here. You know what I'm saying? You being too loud, bro. So this nigga coughing. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So we end up walking away. I'm talking about he is stoned. He is stoned. Like, it's a white dude too. And it was his first time. And he looked stoned, dog. Like, he was turning purple. I don't know if it was because it was cold outside. So we started walking, right? We start walking away. He started saying some crazy shit. He like, bro. He was like, bro, I'm seeing two of myself. I'm like, bro, chill, bro. I'm like, chill. I mind you, it was not laced. Nothing was wrong with it. I was not tripping like him at all. I wasn't tripping at all. I was high, but I wasn't tripping. I was enjoying myself. This nigga's having the worst time of his life. I'm like, bro, okay, so at this point, I'm like, all right, let me try to see if I can calm him down, get him to not be as high. So I'm like, you start playing mental games if you're trying to get somebody to calm down. You start playing mental games. So I'm like, bro, I ain't even high. I'm coming up with bullshit. I was high than a kite. But I'm like, bro, I'm not even high, saying different shit to try to get him to, to calm down. So I'm like, all right, bro, let's just sit down. He sat down in the snow. This nigga got up and started telling me a story about when he was in 3rd grade. He said he used to be cross-sighted and that people used to tease him and stuff. And I'm like, damn. And he was like, bro, am I still cross-sighted? I was like, no, nigga. Like, he's not cross-sighted at all. I don't even know where he came with that shit from. So I was like, no, bro, you straight. So we start walking, you know what I'm saying? He got up off the snow because he was like, oh, my ass cold from sitting on the snow or whatever. So I'm like, bro, just get up. So I'm trying to get him down. I'm like, bro, okay, look. If you don't want to be high no more, this what you do. Run. Just keep running. Mind you, it's snowing, it's icy. This nigga is running full speed. I'm thinking he finna do a little jog, a little, 20-yard dash. This nigga does a whole 40, bro. A whole 40, like a 4 or 5. This nigga starts running full speed. He starts sliding, slipping and sliding, like slipping on some skates type shit. And then that nigga almost hits a parked truck. I'm like, oh, hell no. So we keep walking. Walking the neighborhood. It's a big-ass neighborhood, bro. If y'all was in the neighborhood, you'd be like, damn. Like, this shit is a big neighborhood, bro. So we see a house. We think it's an abandoned house because, nobody ever is there. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever seem like nobody there. So we just, okay, that's an abandoned house. Let's sit down. So we sit down on the little, them long benches that swing back and forth? It was one of them. It was a wooden one, right? So we end up, sitting on that thing. Next thing you know, we think nobody lives there. Next thing you know, a lady comes, like, to the window. Get off my porch. So we start jetting. We got off there so quick. But we didn't like run. We like walked away, and I kept looking back to make sure she wasn't like on some crazy shit. So I kept walking. And then eventually we got to my house. I was like, bro, you can't even go home because if I brought him home, I knew he'd be tripping at the house, and I didn't want his parents knowing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm better like with controlling myself, and I could control him if he at my house. I'm like, okay, don't leave the room, just chill, relax. So we in the room. This nigga, can I get some water? I'm like, bro, okay, I got some. So I'm like, I'm about to give him some milk, cause milk sobers you up. I'm about to give him some milk. Okay, so I gave him some milk. He didn't sober up. This nigga kept asking for water, so I was giving him water bottle. I got him like 2 water bottles. He drunk them hoes quick. He was like, can I get some more? I was like, bro, just go to sleep. When you wake up, you're not gonna be high no more. So this nigga goes to sleep, wakes up, and he is still high. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So, but he wasn't high for that long. He was high for like another hour, but it wasn't as bad as like, last night or nothing type shit. So I just started telling him, I'm like, bro, you was tripping. Until this day, he's still my homeboy. Until this day, all I be talking about is, damn, bro, you remember that time you was tripping? The first time I got you high? It was crazy, bro. It wasn't really the first time I smoked, but it was the first time that I like did some heavy like smoking type shit. So I could kind of say that was my first time smoking, but I definitely didn't trip like he did. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed the story. It's 100% true. I'm gonna do story time. I think twice a day I'm gonna do it. If you want me to do it 3 times a day, I do it 3 times a day. But 2 times a day till I run out of stories to tell. Subscribe, notification gang. Shout out to y'all clutch, man. Go ahead, leave me a like if you enjoyed the videos. Dom reacts, and I'm out.